Can you tell me a story?
What? Again?
Hey everybody, it's Haley. So I am hopping on tonight. Tonight. I'm hopping on now. You might be watching this in the middle of the day. You might be watching it in the morning. To kind of fill you in on the Best Buy AT&T shopping trip that Kenny and I went on. Both of us picked up brand new phones. This is the box for Kenny's phone. My box has turned into Kensley's plaything, so you won't be seeing it. But we both got iPhone 8, 64 gig. I actually got a red, and Kenny got this gray color. I actually got the red, a red one. It's a red product. I didn't even know they were still making red products. I think when the red product line started at the Gap a long time ago. But either way, I really love red, so I have a red phone now. Now the super exciting thing, which I did not know that we were going to be getting, but I'm really excited that I got it, is an iPad. Yeah, so super excited about this. We have an iPad at probably 7 years old at this point. Had some use, definitely love it. Still works, but has seen the feeling of time in terms of, at this point, it runs super slow. So I actually haven't taken this one out of the box yet, but they must have taken the plastic off earlier. So, ooh, I didn't drop it, I dropped a charger. So let's see, this one is a iPad 5th generation Wi-Fi and cellular device. I don't know how you can see that. And it's probably going to be backwards for you. So yeah, it's an iPad 6th generation. So in the box, obviously, I can slide it back in here. Comes in the box like this. And, ooh, this is really nice. This beautiful gray color. It's funny, I went and they're like, what color would you like? Or do you have a preference of a color? And I was like, oh, what are my options? And he was like, gray. Gray, 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 gray. So I got a gray one. So yeah, I don't even know if this is going to be charged. Look, you can see my new phone in my new iPad. Yeah, if you guys didn't know, I do all of my vlogs on my iPhone. And I actually edit them all in iMovie on my iPhone, and my hope is that this will allow me to work on editing movies on my iPad while I film and upload to the cloud and stuff like that. So we'll see how it all works out, but I'm hoping that this makes my life a little bit easier. So first thing is it's coming up. It did start by saying, I don't know how well you're going to see it, hello. And it's going through that, so I gotta do some setup here. But before I actually get to that, I'm just gonna show you what was in the box to begin with. So besides the iPad, it comes in a box. I'm trying to put it back together because it kind of fell apart. So it comes in, this is what was behind the box. So it comes with a charger. This must be the instructions. And it comes with a little adapter thing for the wall. So that's everything that's in this box. So I guess pretty sad that these little things had needed such a big box. But there's my iPad box. So iPad, beautiful gray. I kind of like this like accent color, a little bit of black up there. So it says press the home button to open. So I'm going to press the home button. And then I gotta pick the language. English. And I am in the United States. So it says, if you have an iPhone or iPad running iOS 7, bring it near to sign in automatically. If you have an iPhone or iPad running. I don't know if it actually works. It says, if you have an iPhone or iPad running iOS, bring it nearby to sign in automatically. If you want to set up, you can set up manually. I don't know if this is actually going to work. I'm going to shut you guys off. That's actually pretty cool what was just going on. So basically I had to stop the video and put my iPad just near the phone, and they kind of paired together, and now the iPad, I guess, is updating based on what my phone was telling me. So once that is done, so now I get to set up my Touch ID. I actually don't usually do Touch ID. I might do it because I'm going to be traveling with this one. But at this point, I'm just going to say I'm going to set that up later. Yeah, I don't want to use it. Alright, passcode, I'm just going to bypass that for now. Obviously, I suggest setting one up, but I am not going to at the moment. You can go into your settings and set all these things up at another time. So I'm going to set this up as a new iPad. I have no idea if I have a backed up iPad on my iCloud or anything, so I'm not going to do that. So the next step with this, it's asking me for my Apple ID, so basically it wants me to log in. I do have one. Obviously it helps if you use the correct password and username. Definitely helps. Use the right password, and username. So let's see. I'm gonna agree to the terms, which I've probably read 100 times because I have an Apple phone. I have an Apple iPad. I hopefully will have an iMac again soon. A MacBook, I guess, not an iMac. I don't even know if an iMac exists. Alright, I'm not going to allow that. Continue. So I use Suri. I love Suri. Hey Suri. So I'm just following the instructions where it says, hey Suri. Hey Suri. Hey Suri, how's the weather today? So these are Suri prompts to get her to know you. Hey Suri, it's me. So now it says Suri will know me. Let's see if she does once I'm done this. Perfect. So it says, welcome to iPad. Get started. So let's see. Hey Suri. How are you today?
I feel good.
An iPad, so I have to get all my apps on here. It already has iMovie on here. So since I started vlogging, I noticed that I didn't have enough room on my phone for all the videos I was taking, so I actually started to utilize the iCloud far more than I ever have before. So the really nice thing about these two, my phone and the iPad, the fact that they're both Apple, is now I should be able to super easily record on my phone and put it on my iPad in order to edit. So I will just have to figure out how to set that all up. Oh my goodness! Guess what? They're already on there! So since I had used my same user ID or whatever, it's already on here. So this is going to make my life so much easier. I'm super pumped. So yeah, iPad, pumped. iCloud, highly suggest using it if you don't. 99 cents for 50 gigs of extra space on top of what you are probably already using. The one thing I have to say, little disclaimer, I thought my old phone was 64 gigabytes. I had the 6 right because my old phone was only 16 gigabytes. So, yeah, this new phone I have is going to be, I can't show it to you, is a whole new world. Oh, the one thing I did want to tell you about this new phone, I went from an iPhone 6 to an iPhone 8. And with the iPhone 8, I don't know if it happened with the 7, but with the iPhone 8, one of the things is the phone no longer has a headphone jack. So they give you this little headphone adapter. So it has the iPhone, I don't know if you can see that, has the iPhone charging, and on this one, it's a port for your headphones. Well, they didn't tell me that the headphones that come with it are already the right port, and that this is only necessary if you're using like a non-Apple or a traditional headphone set. So, I mean, I just got it, so I'm not sure how much I'm going to hate the fact that it has this weird headphone thing, but typically I'm using only my Apple headphones with it anyway. So yeah, I will have to give you guys kind of a review of my iPad once there's iMovie, once I've used it a bit, got some of my apps on it. The one thing, or the next thing I am investing in for both of these is going to be some cases, because I am going to be traveling to Reno soon, and Nevada, and I just want to make sure that both of these are well protected on all my travels. Alright guys, I'll check you later.